just want to follow up on Ian's question, and maybe I have another question, if you don't mind. Maybe can you clarify, does the IMF think that it's in Greece's best interest to retain its membership in the EU, I mean, in the Eurozone, sorry? And the second question has to do with the timeline, actually, because you mentioned the fact that the discussion on the debt will take place following the discussion on reforms. So should we assume that this discussion on the debt relief won't start before the second review is completed?
Yeah, I don't have the timing on the completion of the second review. Jeremy, again, I want to revert to my formulation. Before we would be able, we, the IMF, would be able to make a commitment on our participation in the program, we would need to have the discussion of both policies and debt relief, and beyond the discussion, credible commitments in which we have confidence. Yeah. So that's the way I would like to formulate that.
Before we expect the discussion on debt to take place following the discussion on the reform. So that's why I'm asking my question.
So there's going to be a discussion on the reforms, and a corollary to that is a discussion on the debt relief. Obviously, the level of debt relief and the modalities of the debt relief, all of that depend on the reforms. There's a correlation between the two. We need the discussion of both and specific commitments on both before we'd be in a position to make a recommendation to our board on IMF participation.
And on the first question, I mean, does the IMF still think that it's in Greece's best interest to retain its membership in the Eurozone?
Yes.